Hi guys, I hope everyone's doing well and ready for our next Fitness Friday activity today. For today's activity, we are going to be looking at different types of movement with an object. So for the equipment, all you need today is, I'm using 3 pieces of paper. Now if you haven't got paper, you don't have to use them, you can use 3 t-shirts or jumpers for example. I'm also using some scrunched up socks that I have put into a ball. So a small softball. If you haven't got that, you can use some socks for example. So for our movement game, I'm going to show you 3 different ways that we're going to try and move in and out of our pieces of paper, but also with our ball. Okay? Now you haven't got to do the ones that I'm showing you, these are just ideas, so if you want to do the ones that I'm showing you, that's great, but also try and be creative and think of different movements and different ways you can move in and out of your piece of paper with your ball. Okay, so the first one I'm going to show you, we're going to put our ball on the floor, we've got to try and dribble with our feet in and out of our piece of paper, and we're going to go all the way to the end, to the 3rd piece of paper there, and then back. Right. Let's go, see how we get on. So I'm dribbling my ball with my feet. Again, you can take your time with this. If you find it a bit tricky, I'd advise going a bit slower. If you think it's easy, then maybe you might want to go a bit faster, but it's up to you. And then when you get to the end, then we dribble all the way back. And a good tip for this, guys, when you're dribbling, is using the sole of your foot, or the inside or outside, okay? So that's one way that you can move and travel with your ball. A second way that you can move or travel with your ball is by balancing it, okay? Now you can choose a certain body part that you want to balance your ball on. So I'm going to choose my shoulder. And I've got to try and walk again to the end without dropping my ball. So I'm going in and out of my piece of paper, walking, taking my time, and let's see if I can manage to do it all the way to the end. And then all the way back. And then when you get to the end, you can take it off your shoulder. So that's a second one you can do. Little challenge for yourself when doing that one. If you're walking and you drop it, then 2 options. You can either start from where you dropped it and carry on, or you can go back to the beginning. It's up to you, okay? That's the second one. And then the third one, we're now going to get our ball and start spinning it around our waist. And as I'm spinning it, I'm going to go for a little jog. I've got to make sure I don't touch the paper as I'm jogging and as I'm spinning. Okay, so it's jog and spin. And then when you get to the end, you can stop. And again with that one, guys, if you haven't got a jog, you can go for a walk if you wanted to, or you could go for a side step. It's up to you, you choose, okay? There's loads and loads of different ways you can travel, loads of different ways or different things you can do with your ball as you're moving in and out of your piece of paper. So have a go at that one, guys. I hope you have fun and think about different ways and how creative you can be with your movements, okay? I hope you have a good Friday and I will see you next week. Bye.